What's up, everybody? How you feeling? How you feeling? Today, I am going to show you how to build a nice landing page for your next music project. Keep it locked. It's going to be fire, family. All right. So, as you can see here, I got this landing page that we built for our single Holy Ghost Party. All right. So, you got the hero image here. You got the button where you could click party now right there. You got buttons where you can also buy it on Spotify. Then you got this nice video image right here, which is fire. And then you got the grab the single limited merch. So this is where you would put your merchandise if you have t-shirts. You got the MP3 right here where you could buy it, Holy Ghost Party Tee. And then you got the hoodie, which is fire. And then you got the lyrics preview, frequently asked questions, and then you can join the movement by putting in your email. So today, kick back, relax. If you want to learn how to build a landing page, maybe you just came out with a single, maybe you came out with a book, maybe you're having a revival, a discipleship, a special seminar for your church. Keep it locked right here. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section. We are live, family. If you catch this on demand, it's all good. Drop your questions in the comment section, and I would love to assist where I can. All right, let's get started. The program I am using is called Swipe Pages. All right. So what I like to do is I go to my Swipe Pages here. All right. And I got all my code. So I don't know if you can see the page. Let me share it with you here. All right. So here's my Swipe Pages behind the scenes. Okay. So what I do is I put the funnel in different HTML sections. So these are all my sections right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And then if I hit publish, I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. All right. Hold on. Sorry about that. Wrong one. I'm going to hit, let me see, view page. Boom. Okay. Let me just do something real quick. I got to get this. Okay. I got it. Okay. So there's the page right there. Got the little black background going on, which is fire. And then we got this part right here. That background just sets it off, don't it? All right. So what I do is this is my funnel right here, right? This is the behind the scenes of the funnel. Let me share it with you. All right. So when I start the funnel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start a blank one just for you. I'm going to start from scratch. Then I'm going to show you how I drop in the code and how we get this funnel to look nice. Okay. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go to the dashboard here. Okay. And we're going to start with a blank funnel, right? So then our landing page, funnel page, whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, okay, I want to start a new one, and I'm going to call this variant B, and we want to start from blank. All right. So right now, what I do is I go to edit variant, and whatever landing page that you have, whatever program you have, you should be able to drop in some HTML. Even on your WordPress website, you can drop in HTML. All right. So this is how my page is looking. So I'm going to go ahead and publish it. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the first section is going to be HTML. So I'm going to add a section right here. I'm going to click here because to be that width, I want it to be a white column. And then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click the plus. And then I'm going to say, I want you to add some HTML right there. Boom. Okay. So that gives me the option to be able to add HTML. You could do this with WordPress if you have a different landing page program, just wherever you can add HTML. Okay. Then I'm going to click save. And then what I'm going to do is I'm publish. And then I'm going to preview this page. I want to show you how this page looks right now. This one page that we're working on. So let me go ahead and preview it. All right. So that's what you got right there. That's how the page looks. It's called insert code. That's how the page is looking right now, right there. Okay. So let's go back. So what I'm going to do is I also use ChatGPT to help me to generate the HTML. So that's fire right there. If you don't have ChatGPT, you might want to get it. I'll show you just a sample of how I do it. Okay. So I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm giving you some good stuff, family. So ChatGPT, right? And then I say, hey, I am working on a landing page for my new single called Holy Ghost Party. Can you give me some HTML sections for my landing page? Okay, and then I'm going to tell it what sections I want. I want a hero section. Okay, preview music section, and then I want a listening sample section, and then I want a frequently asked section. Let's do what else can we do? Testimonials. What other kind of section can you put for a music release? Video section, video hero section. And let's do one more and a nice footer. Okay. All right. So we're just going to leave it like that. You could think of whatever sections you want. Okay. So I'm going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to click, I'm going to say, I want it to look like, should we go, let's say TikTok feel. Okay. Let's just mess around with it. Okay. So let's see what we come up with. So what it's going to do is going to drop me some HTML for these different sections. Okay. Then what I need to do is grab this HTML from ChatGPT and then drop it into the landing page. I'm telling you, it's fire, family. I'm giving you some good stuff right here. All right. So as you can see, it's generating the HTML for me. Hero section, TikTok vibe, dark neon accent, big CTAs. So ChatGPT is knocking everything out for us as far as the HTML. Okay. That's the first section right here. Boom. Hero section. Now it's working on the preview music section. So while it's working on the whole section, I'm going to grab the code. I'm going to copy code for the hero section. Then we're going to go back over here. Right now, that's how our website is looking. It says enter code. Our landing page. So I'm going to go to the landing page editor. And remember, I loaded up HTML. We're going to drop our hero section code right into the HTML section. Okay. So there it is. And then we're going to save. So now what I'm going to do is preview this page and let's see what ChatGPT gave us. Nice. That's fire right there. That's fire. Okay. But what I noticed is Holy Ghost Party is not readable. So I'm going to say the hero section text of Holy Ghost Party is not readable. Can you make it white? So we're going to go back and do that. All right. So let's go back to ChatGPT. It's still creating some of the sections, I think. Oh, it's pretty fast. Wow, it's already did the video, did the footer. It looks like it's almost done. So once it's done typing out all this, I'm going to go back and say, I can't read the text in the hero section. Can you make it all white? That's what we're going to ask it to do. Okay, so it's done. There it is. Okay, I can't read the text in the hero section. Can you make it all white? So now it's going to go and it's going to fix that text for me. Okay, so there it is. It's typing out the new stuff, typing out the code for your boy. All right, there it is. So now I'm going to grab this code. I'm going to replace the code that we put in here. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to select that code and I'm going to paste our new code. Then I'm going to hit save and then I'm going to hit the preview. So let's see how it looks now. There we go. So it made it white. Let me show it to you. Boom. So it made it white. Where's my water? All right. So now we can read it. You see the difference? So that's pretty cool. So we got our hero section. Now we're going to go back and grab the code. We got our hero section. Now we're going to grab the code for our preview music section. Okay. Now what I want to do though, before I move to the preview music, I want to show you something. I wanted to have like a image, like on the left and on the right. So then you could put maybe you're rapping somewhere. You could put an image of your album cover. So what I'm going to tell, but I do kind of like this layout. So I'm going to ask it to generate in a 2-column section with the hero image on the left and text on the right. And let's see how it looks. If it looks better than this, then I'll use it. If not, I'm going to keep this because that looks fire. All right, so let's go back over here. We're going to say for the hero section, can you create 2 columns? One side with an artist image and the other with the text you use first. Okay, so let's see what it generates. If it looks fire, then I'll switch it. If not, I like the way it looks right now. Okay, so here we go. It created it for us, it's created it for us. And then of course you would have to get your own image and drop it into the code, but let's see how it looks. All right, so I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go back over here, and I'm gonna replace this with the new text. I'm gonna hit save, and then I'm gonna hit refresh. Let's see. That looks pretty cool too. Let me go ahead and drop an image in there, and we'll see how it. You can't see it right now to you. Okay, so here's where your artist image would go. That looks pretty cool too. Let me see. Let me go grab an image. So we're going to go to our website here, and I'm just going to grab any image. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm going to go log into my website. And the cool thing you can do is you can upload your image to your WordPress. And then once you upload your image, you can use that URL. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so if you go to your WordPress dashboard, this is good stuff, family. You go to your WordPress dashboard, you go to media, and then it'll allow you to upload images here. So you can put whatever image you want. So you can go to add media and then get a image from your hard drive or whatever it may be. Once you upload that image, you click on it. I'm going to use this image. And then you go over where it says copy URL right there. See where it says copy URL? You click that. And then what you do is you go back over here to your code. So this is our code here. I got to find where it says insert my image on this code. So let's search through it, search through it right there. Your CDN artist image right here. Okay, now I copied the URL for that image, so I'm going to paste it right there. And when I hit save, that image should show up now. So let's go over here. I'm going to refresh this page. If we did it right, you should see the image right here. Fire. Okay, so that's fire. Let's just leave it like that. That looks cool. I kind of like the other one better, but I'll just leave it like that just to give you an idea. Okay, so boom, we got that section going on. So now what we want to do is want to go back over here. Let's go ahead and close that. Let's go back to ChatGPT. And now what we want to do is we want to grab our next section, which is our preview music section. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy that code. I'm going to go back over here to our editor and I'm going to duplicate this HTML section, but I'm going to replace it with our new code. Okay, so I duplicated it and now I'm adding the new code. Boom. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and click refresh. I'm going to click refresh. So now we should have the second section down here. Nice. That looks cool. I like it. Preview the track is dark, so I got to go back and tell ChatGPT I can't read the text in section 2. Then it's going to make it white. So let's go back over here. I can't read the text in section 2. It is too dark. So what it's going to do is going to redo the text for section 2. Probably have to do all the sections, but that's fine. Okay. So let's just see here. Okay. It says, do you want to also update samples 3 to white text for consistency across? Yes, I'm going to say yes. So it's asking me if I want to update all the other sections. I'm going to say yes. That way we don't have to keep going back and forth. All right, so it's going to go ahead and spit out section 3, section 4, section 5, I think it is. I think we did like 5 sections, okay? So right here, this is section 2, I believe it is, that it's working on. Then it's going to go jump down to section 3. All right, which is pretty fast, right? Then it's going to jump down to, want me to hit section 5. Yep, yes, do those sections too, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and grab, let's see, preview music. Let me see. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the preview music one. All right, go back to our editor here. All right, and then I'm going to replace the code right here, boom, and then we're going to hit save. All right, let's go ahead and refresh our little layout. All right, landing page. Now the white. Ooh, that's looking fire, family. Whew, you paid thousands of dollars for this back in the day. I'm trying to tell somebody. I love that gradient green. That's fire. All right, so let's go ahead and do the next section. We're going to go to section 3. Listening samples. Is this section 3? Let me go see what we got. So I'm going to copy that code. And then what I do is I duplicate this section, click on it, and I just replace the code that's in there with the new one. All right. So I did Control V. I pasted it in there. All right. So let's go ahead and hit refresh and see what we got. Hook samples. Oh, that's fire. Let me see. Let me share this with you. So we got this right now, preview track, and then we just added this part. It says hook samples, quick cuts ready for reels. Download or screen record your favorite drop. Chorus drop, build, tag, bridge, energy. That's fire. So you'd be able to put like different sections of your song, which I think is brilliant. I haven't ever seen that before, ever. Get the content pack, clean edits. That's fire, family. Sorry about that. I clicked the button. That's fire. I haven't ever seen something like that before. All right, so, but here's what we're going to do. See how it says listen now? What we need to do is we need to put some music right here because there's nothing to click. So I'm going to add the music. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my website. I got a little song I could add for you. So I'm going to go back to my website, go to media. Now, once again, media, you can upload audio, you can upload video, you can upload images. So I'm going to go to media and I have a sample track of song here. Do I got a song? Let me see. No, I don't have my song. Let me see, landing page. Let me go to my other website. I'm gonna grab a little section of a song I've done. Okay. So let me see if I can find one. But while that's loading up, let me just grab some water. So I'm gonna go to media. I believe I have a song in here. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Holy Ghost Party right there. Boom. I'm going to do the Holy Ghost Party sample. So it's an MP3 file. So I just go over here, copy URL to the clipboard, right? And I go back to the edit. So now what I need to do is I need to find this section that says paste your song here. Preview track, boom, boom, boom. Boom, that's not it. You play source with your MP3 stream. Okay, where is it? There it is right there. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to paste that URL that I got from my website. I'm going to click save. And then I'm going to click refresh. Okay, so I saved it here, right? We saved it here. And then I go to this page right here, click refresh. So now this little sound thing should have some, this little music player should have some music.
Party now, just lift your hands and praise his name. You know it's going down. It's a Holy Ghost party going down.
All right, so that's fire. So we got that going on. And then here you could put some snippets if you want in there also. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the same one I just put up here for the sake of time. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to find where you put the snippets at here for the hook and all that. Okay. So let's go. Here we go. Here's the source right here. Number 1. Right. So let's just go ahead and put it where you right there. I'm going to put number 1. I'm going to scroll down. Let's find number 2. There's number 2. And then we need number 3, which is right here. Okay. Boom. So now all 3 of our little sample things, let's go back over here. I'm going to hit refresh. Now all 3 of these should have some music to play. If I hit this one.
Party now.
The same one, but you get the
Party now. Just
you had different sections of
party now.
you just kind of upload it, which is fire. All right, let's go back to ChatGPT. Let's go with the next section. Next section is frequently asked questions. So we're going to copy that code, come back over here to our editor, and we're going to duplicate this section. I'm going to erase the code that is there by Control A, selecting all the code, and paste the new code. Then I'm going to click Save. We're going to come back over here to our website or our landing page and click Refresh. So now we got frequently asked questions section, which is turning out fire, family. Is the track clean and church friendly? Yes, that's cool. That's a cool. And you could change the questions if you want it. Can I use it on social media? Absolutely. Do you offer instrumental performance versions? Yes, instrumental performance and loopable stings are available in the content pack. That's fire. Listening for live streams, cover for church services and social posts for broadcast. Contact us for a quick clearance. That's fire. All right, so there's frequently asked questions section right there. So it's coming along. All right, let's go back to ChatGPT. Let's see what our next section is. I think we wanted to do a video hero section, which is going to be fire. So we're going to grab that video hero. We're going to copy the code, go back over to our editor. Let's duplicate this section, get rid of the code that's there, and then we're going to paste our new code and hit save. Okay, and then I'm going to refresh. Let's see, refresh right here. Now we should have a new section over here of our video hero. Watch the vertical cut, optimized for TikTok reel. That's fire, family. That's too fire right there. That's fire. Okay, so now let's go grab a video and paste it in there. So I'm going to go to my website here, see if I could find a nice video we could put in there. Let's see. Let's try this website here. Video for selling. What's this? What's this? Now we don't got landing page. What's this? Okay, let's try this one. Let's just say this, that you at a concert, right? So you upload it to your website, you get your URL. Now we got to go back over here to this section and find the spot where you dropped the video. So let's look at the code. Let's look through it, look through it. If you have any questions, family, drop them in the comment section. All right, here we go, right there. MP4, that's what we want. Boom. So we're going to paste that video of that guy rapping now. Of course, you would probably put your own video if you want. So let's go over here. Let's hit refresh. Let's see how that video section looks. So we're going to refresh it. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and scroll down. Let's see how it's. Oh, that's fire, Phil. If that was you rapping, come on, man. Tell me that's not fire. What? Come on now. Tell me that's not fire, fam. And then you could listen to it. When you here's the fire part. It linked all the sections. Because if you click like, it's like, let me see, watch vertical. Okay, we got to link this part, but that one's not linked. But if you go to listen right here, it takes you to the hook and samples where you can listen. That's fire. So what I could tell it, hey, can you link the watch vertical video to the video section, which we'll do later on, but let's just stay focused right now. Okay, so that's fire. So I think we got one more section that we need to add. Let's go back to ChatGPT, and I think it's the footer section. Yeah, so we're going to grab the footer code, right? Then come back over here to our editor. We're going to duplicate this section, take out this HTML. We're going to paste a new one for the footer. We're going to hit save. Okay. And then we're going to refresh the page, the landing page. Let's refresh it. So now you're pretty much done. You pretty much got a nice little landing page. There's our footer right there, Gospel Swag, YouTube, TikTok, contact. So they open up an email for you right there. When you click contact, if you click TikTok, it'll probably take you over to TikTok, right? But this is fire, family. And you can line up these buttons to where you want them to link to. I think this is fire. I'd probably move this video up though, because that video is fire, man. So now the way to move it up, probably come over here right? And find the section that says video, which is right here. And I can probably drag it up. Boom. So I dragged it up. So now it's probably going to be at the top. So let's go ahead and hit refresh. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'd probably drop it down one. I don't want it right after this image. So let me go drop it down one. So we take it and drop it down one. And then you hit save. And now we're going to go back over here. Let's refresh our landing page. There we go. There we go. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire, family. All right. So now what we want to do is we can ask ChatGPT, hey, can you link the now button in this section to my sample section? So I'm going to ask it to do that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this code right here in the first section. I'm going to grab the code. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to say, hey, can you link the preview button to my preview section? And let's go ahead and give it the code. So now let's see what it tells us. Perfect. You're already almost there. The listen now button just needs to point directly to your preview music section, which has the ID preview. Here's your updated hero section with that button linked properly. Okay, it's linking the button in our hero section. So when we click that button, it'll take us to the preview section. So let's check it out. All right. So let's go ahead and copy code. Now come back over here to our landing page builder. Click the code in the first section. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to paste the new code. Okay. There it is. And let's hit save. And let's hit refresh. So we're going to hit refresh. Okay. So now this button should link our preview section. If we did it right. Let me see. If we did it right. Let's see. Oops. Vertical vary. Okay. It's not linking. But the listen part is linking. Listen now. Okay. The listen now button. So let me see what we do wrong here. Let me see, what did we do wrong? Oh, I forgot to publish it. I think that's what I did wrong. Let's go back over here, hit refresh. Is that what I did wrong? Nope. Okay, so let me go back here. I'm going to tell ChatGPT the listen now button is not linking to our preview section. And let's see what ChatGPT tells us. I see what holding the button itself is fine, but for it to actually scroll down, your preview section needs to have the matching ID preview on its section tag. Okay. Add code ID. Okay, I see. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to go to our preview section and add the ID preview. Okay, inside the opening section. Okay, so I'm going to hit copy that. I'm just going to say, can you give me the HTML of the preview section with the new ID? Let's do it like that. Let's have ChatGPT do it. Okay, so now it's typing out where I don't have to go in and do it manually. It's typed it out for us. Boom. Let me see. Yes, I'm going to say yes. You also want me to update your samples and video hero section with yes. Yeah. Update it for us. I'll say listening samples. ID video hero. Okay. All right. So now what we want to do is this is our preview music. Right. So let's cut. We're going to go back over here. We're going to find the preview music section. Listening samples. Let's see. Where's the preview music section? There it is right there. All right. So we'll hit Control V. Put the new code in there. All right. So let's go ahead and refresh the page. So maybe it should link now. Let's see. Nope, that button is still not working. The listen now button is not working. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. Let me share the page with you. Watch vertical. Okay, I gotta see how we get this thing working. So I'm gonna go here. Now I'm gonna tell it the preview is still not working. The listen now button is still not linking to the preview section. So let's see if we could find out what the challenge is. Your preview section doesn't actually have a preview. You may be previewing inside a page builder. Okay. Working example hero. Scroll. Okay, so the button itself is correct. So if it's still not scrolling down, then one or two things is going on. Your preview section doesn't actually have ID preview. Let me go get the code for the preview section. We'll grab the code. Okay, so we're going to grab the code. I'm going to give it the code. See what it says. Here is the code. Here is the code of my preview section. So let's see what happens. Now this is Fire Family. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. You can use this for your newest release. Maybe come out with a single, a book, a song, a CD. This is fire. Okay. Your code for the preview section is correct, but some builders, sticky headers can block anchor jumps. Here's a drop and fix that works everywhere. Update your preview section. Okay. Add this tiny smooth scroll script handles builders iframes. Place one near the end of your page. If you are using a page builder button. All right. I'm going to do it like this. Can you give me some code for that section that will add a nice background and perhaps use this code? Let me see what it says. I want to try something. Have a nice background. We can set. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, boom. Here's a start. All right, let me go ahead and fix this background real quick, and then we'll come back to the other thing. All right, so we're here. So now I'm going to go to here. And let me see. Okay, so I'm going to go to the landing page. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. I just want to try something real quick. I'm going to go to settings. Okay, and then I'm going to go to header section. I'm going to save that. I'm going to do republish funnel. Okay, so now I want to go back to the funnel. Go back to this page here. Let me see something. And then we're going to view this page. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's a nice little background. That's fire right there. Okay, boom, that's cool. Okay, so let's go back here. Oops, sorry about that. Disconnected it. Sorry about that. Let me go over here. Boom. Okay, so put it there like that. Boom. All right, so let me try something. Edit variant. Let me just try something here, family. Eagles Party. Okay, so let's try to fix this listen now. And then after that, I think we're pretty much done because this is fire. But I do want to see if we can fix this button. Okay, so right now we're here. Okay, we're here right now. We're on our landing page. This is fire, 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 fire. I mean, it's pretty much done. I'm just trying to get fancy and link this button and make it go down to the preview track section. So let me go back over here. Let's go back. So we've got the preview music section. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the ID is preview. Okay. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, can you link the listen now button to my preview music section in this code? Let's see what happens here. Okay, so let me just load up ChatGPT for you. All right, so that's what I'm asking ChatGPT. This is what it says. Got you. Your button markup is already correct, but the browser will only scroll if the preview section really has ID preview. And on the opening tab, let me show you both pieces wired together. Section, ID preview. Okay. Okay. Can you give me the code for the preview section? Can you give me the entire code for the preview section? Let's see what happens. Here's the entire preview music section cleaned up, ready to drop straight into your page. Okay. All right, so let's go to preview music. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to go here, and we're going to paste our new code. Let's see if it works. I'm going to go here. Let's refresh. See what we got. Nope. Still not good. But the funny part is, let's see. That's working. It's not linking to nothing. But what's heavy is when I click listen, it takes me to preview. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab this video code right here. I'm going to grab this code. And I'm going to tell it the listen button in this code. I'm going to tell it right there. Watch this. I'm going to say the listen button in this code is linking to my preview section just right. Let's see what it says. That tells us the anchor link is working fine on your page. The reason listen button in the video section scrolls correct view is because the preview section has the correct ID preview the button. If your hero section listen now button isn't working the same way, the markup should be identical to the working video hero button. Try replacing it with this line. Do you want me to take your hero section code and rewrite the button area so it matches? Yes. Yes. So we're going to ask it to rewrite it. Let's see if it works. Here's your hero section updated so the listen now button matches the style structure of the working button. Okay. So let's see. So we're going to copy that code and go back over here. We're going to paste it in our hero section. And we should be good to go, fam. We should be good to go. So let's hit refresh. Let's hit refresh. Let's see if we got this thing working. Nope. Is that a button even? I'm starting to wonder if that's even a button. Let me tell it's still not working. It is still not working. Let me see what happens here. I'm just messing around right now, but let me see. Because the landing page is pretty much done. It's already fired. So let's see what it says. Let's see. What's the familiar link is fine. The glow overlay and the hero is probably sitting on top of the button and blocking the click. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's probably what it is. All right. So let's see. We're going to try something new here. Okay. So let's see what we got. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to paste that code. Hit save. Come back over here. Hit refresh. Let's see. Let's see. Everything's looking okay. So now what we're going to do. So we pasted the new code. I think it took off because the glow was a fat button. So now we paste the code. Let's see what we got. Woo! We got it to work, family. So now when you click the listen now, you can come to the track fire. Let's refresh this bad boy. Okay, but we got to put our music back in there, our music. So let me go over here and get our music. Where's our track? Music track. Nope, that's not it. Let's go get our music track. Holy Ghost Party sample. Copy the clipboard. Let's come back over here and get our music, pre-music, because we changed the code so it took out our link. So we got to find our link again. There it is. Boom, right there. Let's paste the code. Boom. Let's go ahead and hit save. Let's publish it. Let's go back to our page here. Let's hit refresh. Okay, let's see what we got, family. It looks like it's working now. Holy Ghost Party. If you want to listen now, scroll up there.
Party now.
You can do this for your new release. You got a new release coming out. You can make a landing page, which is fire. Come on now. You can buy your buy now button. Hear more samples. Boom, boom, boom. It'll take you to that section. Click get the content pack. I guess that's probably like a download. You probably put like a zip file. They can download the hook, chorus, and the bridge. Frequently asked questions. This is fire, family. And you could probably think of other sections that you might want to add to your landing page, but that's how you create a landing page right there, family, for your new release. Come on now. You got a book. You can do it for your book. You got a new song coming out, new rap song, new single, new CD. Create a landing page for this bad boy. Fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little space up here. I'm going to take that space out. So go back over here. I'm going to click over here, and we're going to take some of the space out. Right? Let's take some of the space out. Go with about 20 pixels. And we're going to click save. And then we're going to click refresh. So when I click refresh, it should move up a little bit. Nice. And we could even add a background if we want right here, to make it look really nice if we wanted to. Yeah, you can even add a background. So much stuff you can do, fam. So let's add the background real quick and then we'll wrap it up, okay? So what I could do is go ahead and share this tab with you. I'm going to click publish. I'm going to go over here to our head section, all right? And we're going to apply some CSS in the background. So let me go to settings. We got head there, boom. Nice, that's nice. All right, cool. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to funnel. And now what we're going to do is, let me see. I'm going to preview this page. Okay, but I'm going to preview the actual page. There it is. Okay, let me see. That's one, because we got 2 pages right now, what we're doing. I have an A-B row going, right? So what I have is, this is page 1, this is 2. Page 1 has the background already in it. So if I go to page 1 and I go over here, see how it has the background? So it's like an A-B page. You can do different sections of your same landing, or different styles of your same landing page. Okay, so this style already has the code in the back. So if you go to CSS, there's the code right there. So I'm gonna grab that code, right? And I'm gonna put that code in our other style. Right? We're gonna go back over here, back to the dashboard, and we're gonna click this page right here. and we're going to go to the back of this page. So you just go over where it says custom CSS, and I'm going to paste it, and it should add that background right there. See how it added the background? But let's change the color just a little bit. Let's mess around with it. Let's see what we get. Let's go. Let's see, 8. I'm just messing around with colors. Let's see. Boom. I want to lighten it up a little bit. So let's just see what happens here. Oh, that was a little gradient going on. Okay. That's cool. That looks like a little gradient. So let's just try that. We're just messing around here, family. All right, so now we're going to go over here, refresh it, and let's see what kind of background we got. Ooh, that's pretty fire, actually. Ended up doing a gradient, family. I like it. So there it is, family. That's how you can do your own custom landing page for your latest release. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. If this video has given you any value, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, however you want to do it. It's your boy, Pastor Dre. God bless.